Tan had a reason to press on.
Blue, soon we'll settle the score.
Tan was driven by his past. He recalled his peaceful days on the island.
And we realize you, the player, probably do not know anything about Tan. Here's the backstory.
His fond memories of who he'd met there were also painful. They weighed him down as they propelled him onward. Tan's Grudge, Episode 1.
Episode 1? Out of how many?
Tan was born in one of Vibra's neighboring nations, the Fantasian Empire. Fantasian boasted a powerful military. Though it had diplomatic relations with Vibra, mountains and Sansi alike divided the trade routes between them.
Okay, so it's Fantasian, not Falcian. Got it. How do you spell the... Is this the spelling for the sword? The Fire Emblem sword? I thought it was. Maybe it has an H in between C and I.
While the Queen of Vibra led her people peacefully, the Fantasian Empire demonstrated its power through the forceful invasion of other countries. The two nations differed greatly, politically and culturally. The Fantasian Empire sent many spies to infiltrate other nations. These agents caused turmoil from within these nations, divided their people with propaganda, and stoked their eventual self-destruction. Then, under the pretense of aiding nations impoverished by civil war, the Fantasian Empire claimed one vassal state after another. One such Fantasian spy was Tan.
Shocker, who could have guessed?
You're one of my favorites, you know.
One day, a small nation called Dora fell under the Fantasian Empire.
The Explorer?
The Fantasian spies gathered in a raucous circle, celebrating their successful mission with wine. Their leader was a man named Blue. Blue wasn't much older than Tan, but he was a stronger fighter. Despite his stern looks, he masterfully adapted his personality to suit any mission, and his charming laughter captured the heart of anyone who saw him. Blue had a magnetic aura that drew people to him. For this very reason, many spies hoped to join his missions. Tan was no different.
Tan, you've got skills. I'll give you that. But you're too nice.
Tan repeated Blue's words in disbelief.
Too nice?
Why didn't you kill their rulers when you had the chance?
Murder wasn't part of the mission.
If that's what you want to believe, suit yourself.
Tan tried to argue, but he couldn't find a strong enough response. Blue continued.
So you don't kill them. Fine. Somebody will. They're probably already dead. If they're not, maybe I'll hunt them down and do it myself.
There was a mocking tone in Blue's voice. Tan silently looked Blue straight in the eye. Tan had cornered the Doran chief, but he couldn't bring himself to kill him. Even Tan himself couldn't say what had stayed his hand. The Fantasian Empire had ordered Tan to overthrow Dora, not to assassinate its rulers.
Murder wasn't part of the mission.
Tan quietly repeated. Blue snorted derisively, finished his drink, and stood up.
Relax. You haven't killed anyone. Not directly, at least.
The other spies followed as Blue left. The party was over. Tan alone remained behind, watching the smoke as it rose from the ashes of Dora.
Tan the Solitary. I mean, this is level 39, isn't it? I'm a little mad at the game for not showing me this quest sooner. Because, like, of course I'm gonna want my next party member as soon as possible. Like, there was no lead into this quest. You had to basically just explore. You had to, like, be curious and be like, oh, I wonder what's over here, and then you find Tan here.
That's a new one.
Oh, well.
I'll end this.
We could have got him so much sooner.
Knight.
Nice. I want you dead, Walrus. You ain't no Walrein. Oh, speaking of Pokemon,
Troublesome.
I saw something that released, a Pokemon fan game that released, and I just thought of it, but, I saw this, like, yesterday. There was a release trailer for Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver Sevi Islands, and apparently it's been, like, an ongoing project for, like, years, and I think it finally finished or something? Or it's, like, playable in the beta version?
Guard down.
And apparently they have, like, the Hoenn region in it, and it really just made me want to, like, play it so badly.
Hardly a challenge.
But I saw a release trailer for it, and I'm like, wow, I've never heard of this coming out, probably because I dropped off with Pokemon. And I think it's either done or it's, like, basically done. But I'm really tempted to, like, play it, like, soon. Even though, no, I did say we're gonna do Coliseum next, but, like, part of me really wants to play it, because it's basically, like, I think it's, like, Heart Gold's engine, and they have, like, the Sevi Islands and the Hoenn region. And we all know I love Hoenn. Hacker's Bible. I just thought it was awesome, though. So don't be surprised if I shadow drop that sometime next year. Because I saw it. I want to look into it more, but I saw it and I'm like, oh, I could totally see myself doing this for the channel because it's a fan game. And it's really cool because the Sevi Islands are like one of the best things about Fire Red, and I love the Hoenn region. So I'm like, I mean, sounds pretty good to me. Spelled with an H in Fire Emblem? Thought so. Die? We'll do Coliseum first. I said we'll do Coliseum first, and I'm not gonna suddenly change that. But I saw it, and I'm like, oh, how can I not try this out? And if I'm gonna try it out, I might as well stream it. Die. Bum 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 bum. What's it called? It's called Pokemon Heart Gold HGSS Sevi Islands. That's literally what it's called.
What's this?
It's been worked on for a while, and I know there were playable betas already, and I'm not sure if it's complete or if it's getting there, but I saw a release trailer. They had like a release trailer, and I watched it, and it just showed off like the Sevi Islands and the Hoenn region. I don't know, we're not gonna do it like now or anything, because I do still want to do Coliseum first, which is what I promised. Just saying I was interested in it is all. Mostly. I was just surprised to see it because I had never heard anything about it. Like, in development.
Did you call me?
I did.
Be gone.
Ow. Ba-na-na-na.
To arms.
2 arms, my loyal knight. Oh wow, those birds are dead. Didn't see that coming.
To arms.
And I think they have Mega Evolution in it. I think I saw Mega Evolution made it in the game, which is really nice. I'm not able to hit the Holy One. That's fine. There we go. What are you doing, girl?
Leave me.
What if the darkness just said, no, I'm not aiding you, girl. We ain't aiding ya.
Night.
Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum.
Night
Die.
impact. Night.
Night. Cheryl, what was that? What was that? I'm giving that to Valrika or what's her face, Cheryl. Yeah, we're not doing it anytime soon. It doesn't matter. I just brought it up because I was like, I saw it and I thought it was really good. And I was surprised when I saw it, so I just brought it up. But I'm not thinking of doing it anytime soon anyway. I'm still doing Colosseum as the next Pokemon game. I don't even know when I'm doing that, though. Could do it as early as February, could do it as late as, like, maybe March or April. We'll see.
Into the abyss.
I just started Xenogears, and I'm not starting another game until Graces releases. Or I'm not starting a playthrough till Graces, is how I should have worded that. And I think I probably need to think up, like a, not long-term per se, but a relatively long-term RPG for February. I have a few ideas of what it could be, because February I have no new games.
To arms.
And then I think March 6th is when the Suikoden games come out on the modern consoles. Hey, level 45. Not bad, not bad. Where am I? I think this is eventually going to take me to the end. I hope. Whee! Go, Zinniger, go! Well, is that a chest I see? Open. Open, you chest. The Venus Fist. Don't they already have the Ultimate Fist? It'd be kind of funny if Ultimate Fists aren't even the strongest. They are the strongest, but they give me MP every turn. That's just so much better than Speed Up. Like, yeah, I think we take Venus Fist. Alright, Ultimate Fist are not so ultimate. Venus Fist just have a better ability. Yeah, it's a save point. Alright. That's a new save point, rather. You know what? Turn this off. I'd rather not build a dimension thing up.
Set sail for pain.
It's not like we need levels anyway, because I'm overpowered for a lot of these missions, and the XP rate is literal garbage unless you're doing the dimension fights.
Night impact.
Ow.
Eat this.
That. Yo, Ice Frag.
Hardly a challenge.
Also, the thing about you saying when they say completed, it doesn't always mean complete. I think that's just like, it's playable, but like obviously there's like, what's the word? There might still be like either bugs or like there's just things to work out. Like it's not fully done, but it's in a playable state. Kind of like the Tales of Rebirth patch, because the Tales of Rebirth patch is still in, like, technically speaking, Tales of Rebirth isn't, like, it's playable, but it's not, like, fully complete. I think when they did the Destiny patch, it was done in 2021. But they ended up doing a lot of, like, patches. A lot of patches for, like, bugs that people found or, like, grammatical errors or something. So I guess when something's done, like, you know, when like, a fan game is done or a fan translation, whatever is done, it's, you know, it's playable, but it's just never, like, oh, it's never, like, final. They always go back and try to make changes. That being said, I don't know how Pokemon fan games work. That's how fan translations work. Because I'm sure people are finding... I found no issues in the Rebirth patch as of now, but I'm sure people are finding Tales of Rebirth bugs or things that go wrong and people are trying to fix them. So, you know.
By the Sand Sea.
By the Sand Sea. Die. Can I run?
Damn it.
Just let me run. So yeah, you know. Not exactly the same thought. Ooh, King of Jewels? Over 50 different jewels? I cannot wait to platinum this game. I'm gonna NG plus it like immediately when I'm done with it.
Shall we?
Better fall back.
Definitely want to plat this game. It's too good not to. I have my issues with it, but it's too good not to. But, what was I saying? Fan translations work a little differently than, like, a Pokemon fan-made game, because with fan translations, you're just translating text. But also, translating text isn't as easy as it sounds, so, like, you have to... You sometimes run into bugs, but I know making a fan game is, like, completely different, because you're making a game. With a fan patch, you're just translating text. But they also can, if you just, like... Just doing anything with it, like, doesn't always work out. You have to find workarounds.
Here we go again.
So,
Better fall back.
same idea, though. Like, you know, when it's done and playable, it's never, like, come... Also, I want to do base Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Even though that exists, I want base Heart Gold and Soul Silver
Ooh, scary.
on my channel. So, maybe I'll wait on doing it. Yo, what's up, Zexy? Welcome to stream. How you doing? What's poppin'? No, I didn't want to go in this stupid cave. I wanted to grab the chest. Yo, lava cave? This is as close to a volcano dungeon as we're gonna get.
Man, it's hot in here. Almost makes you forget the snow outside. What could be in here?
Last chance. Get out of my way, and you might leave this cave alive.
Emphasis on might.
Crap. Good timing. Ha! There you are. We'll take you out before your pals can help you.
Pals? What pals? Whatever.
What pals? I'm a lone wolf. Yo, more Tan gameplay?
No getting out of this.
Single target attack that deals damage and delays the target's next turn. I mean, Gap Slash seems to be the best thing to do every time. And First Aid where necessary.
Show 'em your fangs.
I mean, honestly, I might just be able to kill you before you get to kill me, so... I don't even need to use First
Show
Aid.
'em your fangs.
Show 'em thy fangs.
Who's next?
Potion S.
Start saying your prayers, Blue.
Episode 2.
Pan's Grudge, Episode 2. About
Sound
a
like
decade
Gerald.
Before, the Fantasian Empire finally put a plan to overthrow the Queendom of Vibra into action. Fantasian spies were tasked with a secret mission. They'd cross the sea, disguise themselves as the Crimson Bandits, and work to destroy Vibra from the inside. However, the sea between the two nations was tumultuous. It was as if the water itself were there to ward off intruders. The Fantasian Empire ships were swallowed by titanic waves, like plankton swallowed by whales. While his comrades disappeared one by one into the depths, Tan did not try to fight the violent swells. Instead, he focused on protecting his body with magic. Rather than swim against the sea, he let it carry him where it would. At last, the storm subsided. Tan was left stranded in the ocean like driftwood. His sense of time began to wane, but he knew that if he fell asleep, he would sink down into the sea. He fought to remain conscious, staring unblinkingly up at the sky. Then he noticed a small island at the edge of his vision. Soaked and weary, Tan desperately swam towards this haven. It was hard to tell where the sea ended and the island began. A lush forest covered the land as it sloped upwards from the shore. Here on this nameless island, Tan was at a loss. He'd had no idea such a place even existed. Tan knew he'd need food and water to survive. He resolutely ventured into the heart of the island. He soon found a small freshwater creek to quench his thirst. But there was nothing to ease his tremendous hunger. Though he could sense animals in the forest all around him, none of them were slow enough for the exhausted Tan to catch. Though Tan was relieved to be alive, fatigue caught up with him. Tired and famished, he collapsed in the shadow of a boulder. Waves roared in the distance. Tree branches rustled against each other in the wind above him. Then he heard a new sound. Soft footsteps drawing closer and closer. Tan hurried to grab his short sword, but his vision faltered. Surrendering completely to exhaustion, Tan blacked out.
Thought we were just talking about Pokemon. Tan is fainted. Get him over to the nearest Pokemon Center. Darn it, no. Oh, did I ever leave? I don't think I ever left, right? The game never let me. The game forced me into the cave and I didn't want to come here. Maybe I did? We're gonna find out. Did I grab this chest? Yeah, I never grabbed it. Because we had the stuff with Tan happen. You know what, Leo? Take a break. We'll put Ez in. And then give me Kina. I doubt we have Grope Map stuff to do because we didn't really level up all that much. It's a lot of wolves.
Let's do it.
The birds too, I guess.
Easy.
It really is easy, man. It's really easy. Why'd they bother getting up in the morning? Wait, I took Leo out. Why is Leo here? Didn't I just take you out? Whoops. Oh no, I took out, my bad. I took out, I'll say her name in a second. Cheryl. Order motes. Sure.